Hello gorgeous girl, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we should do a little get ready with me because Lord knows this face could use a little getting ready, you know? As a mom and a busy mom, sometimes I look in the mirror and be like, oh, what the heck happened? So I really mastered what's gonna be really quick, really easy, and really effective to make me look, you know, more youthful, more glowy, more awake than what I really feel like. So let's get started. We're gonna do some really minimal skincare here. I'm gonna start with my Caudalie Eau de Beauté spray toner. I love a spray toner. Who loves a spray toner? Me. But this one, I think it's my favorite. I honestly do think it's my favorite. I switch it up all the time over the years if you've been following me for a long time, and you should. I use a bajillion spray toners on this channel, but this one's my favorite because it just feels so good. And I love the like aromatherapy aspect of it. It feels really great. So next up, I'm gonna moisturize my lips. You know, I thought living in Miami that my lips would not be as terribly dry as they are, but they still are. But I found a solution that really helps me, and that is my City Lips. I love this because it is really what makes you all think that I got my lips done. We'll get more into that in a minute. This is a day and a nighttime treatment, and oh my goodness, it is my absolute favorite. So I actually partnered up with City Beauty for this video. I've used City Lips now for years, and it's so good. Like, I love City Beauty because it's a luxury beauty company, but you can also feel really good about it for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's really research driven. So they always source the best, really research-driven ingredients that are also clean to give you really the best prevention against aging. And I also really like them because not only do they use clean ingredients, but they're also 100% cruelty-free. So they are Leaping Bunny and PETA certified, so you can feel really good about using their products. So let's talk about City Lips. This one, it's clear, and I have a fuzzy on my lip because I used one of these cotton rounds a moment ago. So this is really great because it uses hyaluronic acid, which really plumps and moisturizes the lips. But unlike many other lip plumpers that are out there, this doesn't give me that burning feeling. And I am telling you, you get an immediate moisture and hydration in it when you use it. But then it lasts and it creates longer lasting effects over time. So you reduce the appearance of fine lines. You know, I'm 47 years old now. Can't believe that. And I've noticed that like my lips, like if they're not really well moisturized, they start looking pruny, and that is not the look that we're going for. And this really helps me. It feels really good. Like I said, it doesn't burn. And you can use it morning and night. You can obviously just use it as regular lip gloss, but I really love using it as a treatment, especially when I use it at night. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, who is she? Who is she? So you definitely want to check it out. I also, of course, scored you guys a discount code for 45% off. Yeah, you are welcome for this week only. So run, don't walk, click on the description box down below so you can check out City Beauty because you will love it. And I'm gonna use a couple of their products throughout this video. So I'm gonna go into some skincare, but first I think I need to clip back my hair just a little bit just to make sure that it really stays off my face. I can't figure out how to do these. And I'm gonna also knot my hair back. Do you knot your hair back too? Like, I don't use an elastic, I can just knot it. And that's what I like to do. I mean, I don't do that all the time. Obviously I couldn't work out with my hair knotted, but there we go. That is the look, fashion. It is called fashion, girl, fashion. All right. So next up, I'm gonna use a serum, and I'm gonna use my favorite, Herbal Face Food. This is serum number 3. I will also leave the information down below. So I love Herbal Face Food. I use about that much on my face, and it is 100% plants. So it's not plant-based, it's 100% plants. Like, can't get any cleaner than that. The company actually says you could actually eat it if you wanted to. While they don't suggest that, and I haven't tried it, I have seen some videos of people doing that. So I use about this much on my face, and I just rub it in gently here. This is like my holy grail serum. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for an entire year, and it's changed my skin so much. It gives this like warming sensation, and it just feels so good, which I absolutely love. I also got you guys a discount code, even if you've already tried Herbal Face Food, for an additional 20% off, so definitely check that out down below. It's the holidays, I'm feeling generous. So my face is like feeling the love. Whilst that is soaking in, I'm gonna have a little sip of my cafe here. All right, let's go into one more skincare thing and then we are done. I had stopped using eye cream for a while, but I actually started using it again, and I will tell you why. Now, the Herbal Face Food, if you've been following me for a long time, you know I've used it for, like I said, over a year now. And you can absolutely use it under your eye. Unlike many serums, is when you can really get in there. But I started noticing that my eyes were feeling a little bit dry. So I started using the City Beauty Under Eye Recovery, and I really, really like it. Why I like it, it's really like, I feel like they should call it like the mom cream. So City Beauty, if you're watching this, change the name to this. The reason being because it helps to prevent the appearance of dark eye circles. So every mom can relate to that. And also, you know, reduces the appearance of fine lines and puffiness. And sometimes when I wake up in the morning, it's interesting. I'm very lucky. I have pretty good skin, I will say. But I've noticed it's weird. Just this eye, just my left eye sometimes will look a little bit puffy on the outside. I don't know if it's just related to my sinuses or what, but I don't like that, and we don't want that. So I started using this and I really, really like it. It works so well under your makeup. It's very light, and it also has light deflecting technology, which I also really like because even if I don't want to wear makeup and I'm just like tired as can be, it really moisturizes, it hydrates, but it also makes my eyes look a little bit brighter and more youthful. So who doesn't want that? And guess what? That's it for skincare. Literally, that's it. I never wash my face in the morning, and if you are, and if you don't have oily skin, you really don't want to do that. And the reason being, we want to keep our skin's natural oils and not really mess with our skin as much. I'm gonna give myself one more little spritz of this just because I'm just bougie like that, why not? Okay, so that's it. So let's go into some makeup and skincare. This is really what I would wear on a daily, like going to pick up my daughter from school, which I have to do in like an hour. So I live in Miami and I wear sunscreen every day, and you should too. I don't care where you live. So this is the Super Goop Glow Screen. We love it. It definitely gives a glow. It took me a little bit when I first started using it. I used about that much. Can you see that? That much. And then I mix it with my, I've used this for years, it's my D-Bronzi from Drunk Elephant, little sunshine drops. It's supposed to be anti-pollution. I don't know what it does for me, but I just like the color that it gives me. So we're gonna give it a little whirl. And I'm just gonna mix this up. Okay, so it kind of gives me this color. All right, and we just kind of slap her on the old face here, okay? My lips, let me tell you, feel so good, except for that piece of cotton, I got it, from the City Lips. It really, really feels just so good, so moisturized, and I can feel that they're already plumping. Remember, I told you it gives you kind of immediate effects and then after, so we love that. Okay, so I'm just mixing this in, blending it with my best beauty tool ever, which is my fingers. I almost never use brushes. I don't like them. I really like to touch my skin, touch my face with clean hands, of course. But I just find that you're gonna get a better, more natural look than if I were to use a brush. You know, no hard edges. There's nothing, oh gosh, I was watching a reality show. What was I watching? Selling Sunset. Have you guys seen it? Let me know in the comments down below. And season 4, I've watched all the seasons. Yes, girl, yes. And one of the like, I think it was in the finale, and they were all at this like fancy party, and you know, they looked fantastic, but one of the women, she had blonde hair, and it was like, you could really see like the spray tan edge / makeup edge, and I was like, girl, someone needs to rub that in. All right, I'm just checking with a little mirror here. Okay, it looks fine. So, you know, it just kind of gives you, number one, it gives you protection. It gives you a little bit of moisture, but the combination of the Herbal Face Food and this protection just makes me feel like so good, so put together. Okay, so again, this is something I've used for a really long time, and I really believe if it ain't broke, why are you gonna fix it? Seriously, why? So this is my RMS Uncoverup. I use the shade 11 because I am clumsy and white as can be. So this is where I put it. Underneath my eyes just a little bit, and then here. That's it, okay? I love this, the RMS products, because they are also extremely clean, great ingredients, but I especially love this concealer because you can't mess it up. Like you really, really cannot mess it up. I have tried and I've used it for years. And it's like, I never will see any harsh edges or anything like that. So I just do it. And this is a really big pro tip. See how I take my finger like this on that angle, that's where I put it. And then that, so it's almost like I'm doing a little V. I'm not connecting the V. There is nothing going on underneath, like right underneath my eyes. Got that? Okay, that's key. I also get, cause I'm so pale, I get like little veinies in my eyes, which I don't love. Then I go around my nose, okay? So just around my nose here, just any redness. I have a little bit of redness. I have allergies. Oh man, my allergies have been crazy since November here in Miami. It's really not been good. And then I'm gonna do it underneath my chin, okay? So speaking of, let's talk about the holidays. I am so here for it this year. Like the year before we were getting ready to move, we bought and built our house. So we were so busy, and I literally did absolutely nothing for the holidays last year, like until about 3 days before Christmas. But this year, like the weekend after Thanksgiving, I was like, we're buying a tree. We bought an 11-foot Santa that's in the front of my house right now. I'll leave an insert here for you to see it. I posted it on Instagram. You should follow me if you aren't already. And I'm just like driving around listening to Christmas carols. Like I am here for the holidays. All right, so that's it. So here's the thing. If I were to have to go right now to pick up my daughter, I would feel totally fine. I mean, not that I haven't done it without any makeup at all, but I'd feel relatively speaking put together. This with maybe eyebrows and a pair of sunglasses and lip gloss, like good to go. And obviously with the City Lips, it's clear, so it gives you a little bit of polish. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the difference here. Let me see if I can zoom in. I'll zoom in. Oh, can she zoom? Do you see the plump? Like, that's in just minutes. We love this, okay? So I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. And I hooked you guys up. Now, can she get it back? We don't need to be this close the whole time. All right, so that is done, okay? Now, let's do a little bit of powder. So I'm gonna use my Honest Beauty powder here. What is it called? It is called the Invisible Blurring Powder. I love it. It's weird when you first get it because it smells like cake. I don't know why they made it smell like cake, but they did. But I really like it. I've used it for a long time. It's very light. It doesn't give you a cakey appearance. And especially for those of us over 40, that is the last thing that we want. So I only powder where I put the concealer, around my nose, center of my forehead here, around my eyes where that concealer is. You don't have to worry and think like, oh no, it's gonna, make me look old putting it under my eyes. It's not. What it's gonna do is make sure that your mascara doesn't smudge all over the place and that your makeup doesn't go running across town, so we don't want that. Okay, so that's that. Now, I personally like to go into a little bit of bronzer next before I do my eyebrows. So for right now, this isn't my favorite bronzer. I'm just using it. I've hit some pan here, okay? We're moms, we're busy. This would honestly take me 5 minutes if I wasn't talking to you guys. Maybe 7 at the max, but that's it. But because I'm talking to you, it's taking me longer. So bronzing, we do the cheekbones high. Don't do it down here below your cheekbone, no, high. Why? Because no, just kidding. But seriously, like as you are older, the last thing that you want to do is anything that's going to drag your face down. I'm super flattered and grateful when you guys will tell me like, oh my God, I thought you were like in your 30s. I'm like, well, thanks, it's so nice. But honestly, a lot of it is the stuff that I'm teaching you here, right? And giving you here. It's how I put on my makeup, right? Because Lord knows when I have none on, I feel like sometimes I'm like, whoa, girl. But healthy lifestyle, taking good care of your skin, being happy, all those things really, really count, okay? So that's that, just giving it a little bit of color. I always like to just do a little bit of this, making sure there's no harsh edges, give it a check, check in multiple areas. Oh no, my battery is gonna die. Hang on, we gotta change the battery. Okay, we have a fresh battery, so now I'm not gonna lose you. Okay, so we did the bronzer. So next up, we are gonna go into some eyebrows. Yes. Sorry, I had to look and say, where is my eyebrows? So I like using, this is the Ilia brow, what is it called? Essential Brow. It's natural volumizing brow gel. I really like it. I use it in the color blonde. Use it in whatever color you like. It has two different kind of brushes, a short one and a long one. I'm not quite sure what the long one is for. I always use the short. So I just brush the puppies up. My brows are quite unruly. I think I have like cowlicks in my brows. I don't wax them or anything like that. I do pluck, but not much. And again, that's another key to looking younger, is to not over pluck. I think that having really thin eyebrows actually makes you look also older. So you see here, I'm just brushing literally straight up here. And then on the edges, I kind of brush up and then I sort of smooth it down a little bit. Do you see how that worked? Okay, so just like that. So that's that. Again, you know, she's starting to come together, starting to come alive here. All right, next up, we're gonna go into my Honest eyebrow pencil. I like it because it has a spoolie right on it. So here's what I do here. I like to do the top, okay? And I just am kind of filling in the top based on, you know, how my arch naturally is. Okay, you see that? And then I have one little like missing spot here, so I will do that, okay? And voila, okay, notice the difference. I mean, this one is obviously brushed up, so it's not terrible, but like, boom. Okay, it's still natural, right? I learned, I used to do it in the opposite direction, opposite order, where I would fill in my eyebrows first and then I would do the gel, and then I had a makeup artist do my makeup for a shoot once and she was like, no, this is how you wanna do it. I was like, okay, you're the expert, so I'll listen to you. So I did. So we're gonna do the same on the other side. This eyebrow for me is much thicker than the other one, so I don't have to do as much. I feel like I wanna go to New York and get my eyebrows tweezed. There was a place I used to go in New York that I loved so much, and it was right around the corner from my house. Well, it wasn't right around the corner, but it was like within 10 blocks of my house, and I really loved it. And I just haven't trusted anyone here in Miami to do it for me, because the aesthetics here are quite different. Okay, so that's it, right? Again, this is crazy, I can't tell. We're starting to come together. Now, I like curling my eyelashes, so that's what I'm gonna do next. So let's curl the lashes. Can you believe this year is over? Like, within 2 weeks. It's kind of bananas, right? I mean, I don't know. I really liked this year. This year was a very, very different year for me. I worked so differently. I've never worked so little in my life. You know, my daughter, she's getting older. She goes to school now, but she only goes for 3 hours, like 9 to 12. So she loves it. Like when I say she loves it, oh my gosh, she is like thriving, like absolutely like is obsessed with it. It's so cute. Okay, my lashes are curled. Now I'm gonna go into a mascara, and if you've been following me for a long time or watching my videos, you know that one thing that I've been on the hunt for forever was a good, clean mascara. I've tried a bajillion of them, couldn't really find anything, but City Beauty has the Beyond Mascara. And again, they're so smart because they really give you the immediate effects of like what we're looking for, right? We want volume, we want thickness, we want, you know, really dark pigmentation on the lashes, right? I like a nice, really dark, like black looking eyelash. But what I love about them is that they also include ingredients that are gonna give us results over time. So this one has biotin in it, which can really help to nurture the lashes, and it conditions the lashes, and it can help to prevent lash fallout, right? Especially as we get older, just like the hair on our head, all of our hair, our body, our skin, right? We need more nourishment, right? We need more moisture, more conditioning, more treatment. So that's why I love this. There's another great ingredient that I'd never heard of before called linden bud extract. And that is really great because it gives your lashes more of a thicker look, which I really love. I'm very, very particular about what I'm looking for in a mascara. So we're gonna use this now. I think we'll just fast forward through this little bit because, you know, is it boring to watch me put on my mascara? Maybe. And it's hard to do it with one hand, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's try and do it with one hand. Let's do it. We're in this together. It's more time for us to chat. So yeah, daughter's loving school, totally thriving, does a half day. All the moms at school were like, oh my God, you're gonna wanna put her in a full day. It's not gonna feel long enough, but I just feel like, you know, she's napping and she's napping really well. Like she does like a good still like 2 hour, sometimes even more nap daily. And like for me, I'm like, I don't wanna mess that up, you know? I mean, sleep is really important for these little ones. Whereas if she was at school, I don't know if she would nap as well. So, you know, the following year, because she loves it so much, I'm sure I'll put her in a full day, but I also just like, you know, having her around, knowing she's here. It's nice. Got some of my bottom lashes. I don't like using this one on my bottom lashes though. I'll show you what I use on my bottom lashes, but I love it for the top because you see it's giving me like really long, thick look of lashes, but it's really not going to run, it's not going to flake, and that is like one of my biggest pet peeves is like flaky lashes. Ugh, hate it. Okay, so for the bottom lashes, what I use this Merit, I think it's just called mascara. Lengthening mascara. This has like fibers in it. I like the City Beauty more because I feel like it gives me more lash payoff, whereas the Merit, I feel like because it's fibers, it's very, gives you very, very natural looking lashes, and I like a little supernatural. So you'll see here, but it does give you good length, so I like it. And it doesn't flake at all because it's fibers, so I also like that. So I think this is like a good 1-2 combination, right? Okay, so our mascara is done. We love that. Then I'm gonna just do super natural looking here. So this is a little Glossier, what is this called? The Lid Star. I don't know what the color of is this, can't speak. But it's the easiest, like this is such a good, like pick up your kid from school look, you know, running some errands, wanna look alive, wanna look awake, but you don't wanna try too hard, if that makes sense. So I like this because it's just like a really nice, it gives you like a slight sheen on the lid, like a little gloss, if you will, but it's very, very natural looking, and I really like that about it. Whoops. So there we go. Okay, nice little something there. All right, then I'm gonna take my bronzer with sort of like a flatter edge brush, and I'm just gonna line my bottom lashes. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I won't. Today I'm just feeling like, why not? Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. So I'm just, again, lifting up. You see I'm going under, I'm not going all the way in, I'm going from basically underneath my eyeball, my pupil, and then going up. That's it, okay? Everything is about lifting. How can we lift more? Okay, she's starting to look younger, right? We hope. Whatever. Okay, next we're gonna go into a little blushy blush. I love this Honest Beauty. This is the Peony Pink Cream Blush. It is very pink, but I really like it. So see where the placement is. High on the cheekbones, okay? High, going all the way up into the hairline, okay? Boom. And then I go a little bit on my nose, just to look cute, okay? So we love this. I love the packaging of this because it has the nice mirror, which is a good thing. We love a good mirror, you know, so you can check it as you do, which is nice. Okay, voila, easy peasy, apple squeezy. Okay, back to RMS. This is new for me, and I love it. This is called the Mix Master, and it is this sort of like rose gold color, and I use it, you can mix it into like eyeshadows, you could mix it into even your foundation if you wanted to. I've put it on my eyelids, which I really like. In fact, I'm probably gonna do that a little bit today. You can use it as a highlighter, which I am now. I'm doing on my cheekbones and on the bridge of my nose, and sometimes I'll do a little right on the Cupid's bow, which I will today. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Then we're gonna just use a little bit on the inner corners of the eyes, as one does. Okay, good times. This is the one where I get a little crazy when it's on the inner corners of my eyes, and my husband sometimes will be like, what's happening? like none of your business. All right, I'm gonna just put a little extra right on the eyelid here, okay? I'm clearly not a makeup artist, but this is just me, you know. Now, if I wanted to be fancier, I might put a little bit of bronzer like on the crease of my eye here to really define the eye. I don't feel like doing that today, so I'm not going to. Do what works for you, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna get into the did she get her lips done question, because I literally get this all the time on Instagram. So this is me with no lipstick on. I'll zoom in. Those are my lips. And this is just seconds later with lipstick and lip liner on. See? That's the power of it, babes. These are real. I got lucky with the lips. With the boobs, not so much, but with the lips, sure did. I have not ever gotten lip injections, but I know how to work with my lips, okay? So, first key for looking like you have lip injections is, like I said, using a treatment like City Lips, okay? The hyaluronic acid, it really plumps up the lips, it moisturizes, it gets you ready for makeup. And again, you're gonna get that immediate plumping effect, but then you also get those longer lasting effects of you reduce appearance of fine lines and wrinkles around your mouth, and it really just gives you more of a youthful appearance, okay? Which is a fuller mouth, okay? I do a little dab on the back of my arm. Very fancy. First step is how we line the lips. So I am using, this is my Milani Nude. You can see it's a favorite. It's like a little pipsqueak. Here's the deal with lining. You do the middle part of your lips right here. This is where you overline, in between these lines, okay? The side, you do not overline. Why? When you overline out here, it's going to drag your mouth down, make you look sad and older, okay? We don't want that. So, overline down here. See what I'm doing? This is really key. I did this on Instagram once. I was like, everyone keeps asking me if I had my lips done. I showed myself without, and then literally seconds later with lipstick on, I'm like, got it? Because I get asked this constantly. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the overline part so you really can see. Okay, then the top. So we're here. Okay, that's the overline. You see how it's like, because it plumps up the center. Now, this part, we're just gonna go right on the lip, like on the actual line. So I'm not overlining that. Do you see how it's making my mouth look a little rounder? That's what we want. Then, I'm gonna fill it in just a little bit, you know, in the middle. You don't have to do this part, I just always do. Again, not a makeup artist, just have learned a thing or two. Okay, so options here. You could do this and fill in your entire lip. I would add a little bit more City Lips just to give it a little gloss, a little zhuzh, a little more plumping. But I'm gonna actually get fancy and I'm gonna use the City Lips matte. So I'm still getting even more treatment, but this is in the color Rosy Mauve. Obsessed with this color. I think it is so beautiful. It does not dry out my lips for a matte, which is key because of the hyaluronic acid, but the color is just like chef's kiss. So let's do this. So, oh, I love this color so much because it's got like because it's mauve-y, it gives you like a little, like a colder hue, which I love. Love, love, love. Ah. So this, my dear love friend, is how you fake looking like you have lip injections, by doing this, okay? I just saved you thousands of dollars and lots of pain by just learning how to do it this way. I mean, look at that. What a difference, right? We're done. We're done. Take that hair out. Take those clips out. My hair's probably not having a good hair day today, but like, we are done. We feel good. and that's what matters, right? So I hope you liked hanging out with me. You know, I know that when I do these sort of makeup and skincare videos, I often use a lot of the same products, but I really just believe when I find something that works for me, I just don't swap it up that much, you know, other than like, you know, I love to try new products, but I really just believe in time-tested, you know, using things that really work. So make sure you guys check out City Beauty. Like I said, I have a huge discount for you of 45% this week only. This week only. So this week it is December 12th of 2021. For this week, you can save 45% using my discount code down below. After that, you'll still save 15%, so you definitely want to check it out. You will thank me later, and you tell me if your friends and your man and your whoever's like, did you get your lips done? You'd be like, no thanks. All right, I love you so much. I have to go pick up my daughter. Yeah, like now. All right, gotta go, bye.